Hi, my name is Mark Breckenfeld, and we've been coming to the warehouse for 5 years.
Hi, my name is Sue Breckenfeld, and we found out about the warehouse through a friend from our old church, and he invited me to come to this awesome group called Celebrate Recovery, and we were in discussion about our stuff, and I loved the people so much. We were instantly in love, and so that's how we started coming. So our youngest boy, Luke, was 19, and he passed away in a motorcycle accident 3 weeks before he passed away. He came to us. He had already moved out, and he sat on the bed. It was like 10 o'clock at night, woke us up, and we're like, "What's up, buddy?" And he said, "Mom, Dad, I just want you to know, if I died tomorrow, I have no regrets. I know that you love me, and I love you, and it's all good." So I said, "Why are you telling us this?" He said, "Well, I'm going to be doing a dive tomorrow that's a little bit higher than usual, and if something goes wrong, I want you to know where I stood." And we said, "Well, how high is the dive?" He said, "It's 100 feet. So we prayed, and all things went well. Of course, I didn't watch, can't ever watch that. And then with the accident, we didn't read the police report until 6 months later. And he had lost control on a bridge, and he had been ejected over the bridge onto the freeway. And he was not hit, by God's grace. And in the police report, it was exactly 100 feet, the arc. And I have a girlfriend that had a dream that same night. And she saw Luke flying over a bridge and flying into the hands of Jesus. We have 4 boys, and 2 live, one's in London, one's in Rhode Island, so we have 1 local. And there was a huge hole with Luke. We called him Bear. And he had already moved out on his own. It was an interesting thing because he was prophesied about prior to his birth. 2 weeks before I found out I was pregnant, the woman that I was in leadership over me called me to her home. She said, "I had a dream last night that you're going to have a boy, that you need to name him Luke, and that he's going to be a healer of hearts." And so 2 weeks later, I found out I was pregnant. It was a boy. We named him Luke, and he became a healer of hearts. Of course, it's going to be God's way, not our way. Fast forwarding, it was standing room only at the service for him at the old college, and 13 people gave their lives to Christ. And then just at the end of that week, his 2 cousins, I got to lead them to the Lord. There was a fog for it's pure fog the first 6 months, and then all the year of first holidays was really challenging. And I went to a workshop called Surviving the Holidays that second year, which was really helpful. And I knew that the Lord was calling me to bring this back to our church because I had gained so much from it. And I saw healing in the other people as well.
For the first 4 years, it was really difficult to celebrate Christmas. But this year, things changed. The light turned on. Jesus was there. I was able to start listening to Christmas songs without going to a dark place. So for me, this year the light came, and it has been with us.
The only way to get out of our scrapes, to find deep healing, to have joy in the midst of sorrow, is through Jesus and Him alone. It's the only way. We can go surfing, but we can spend. It's only through Jesus. So what I learned is, if I draw near to God, if I chase Him, He will make me whole again.
No, I agree. I battled with depression. I was prayed for. I was pretty much healed the next day. But it's like a light switch. If you walk into a dark room and you don't use a light switch, you're going to stumble around. Jesus is the light. He is the way, and He's a healer, and I truly believe that.